on the show, some of the videos that I have presented, asking him about potentially other players. No, all this means is please give me an opportunity to trash Candace. And he does this amazing thing. Andrew Colvett, right out the gate, tries to smear me as a Hitler lover. And it's so offensively dishonest that it's even too much for Andrew Wilson. He actually fact checks. First, you got Blake, you're going to see him laugh. She loves Hitler. And then just watch Blake's face transform as he realizes that Andrew Wilson's not going to let them get away with that. And he's like, I feel like you're kind of taking that way out of context. Take a listen. It's brilliant.
Then she had that event where she basically said Hitler was great if he just would have stayed, in
Blake
Germany. Stayed in Germany, which, there's a lot of problems.
Now, to be fair and charitable here, right? Just to be as unbiased as possible. I did go back and review that clip, as that seemed like it was the turning point for Turning Point, was that actual clip.
Sure.
It seemed to me that she wasn't actually trying to make any sort of apologetics for Hitler, but rather she was trying to make a comparison to nationalism and saying that as a nationalist, she thought he did a good job. And then, she basically just kind of misspoke and buried herself with that particular lead. But obviously it became a massive PR nightmare for Turning Point, right? That's how that ended up playing out.
Well, I think it's one of those statements where you can.
So yeah, guys, I gotta say this, right? Like I've criticized Andrew Wilson plenty throughout this whole thing, but I've got to give him credit here. Credit where credit is due, guys. Like he literally just debated this woman. They're clearly not on the same side, and yet when somebody makes an argument against her that he thinks is unfair, he corrects it. That's intellectual consistency, and we got to give him credits where credit is due. In my opinion, I think it makes Colvett look worse, because if the guy who just paid hundreds of thousands of dollars to debate Candace is sitting beside you saying, no, I think you're taking this a little bit too far out of context, and that's low-hanging fruits, he refuses to stoop to that level, then maybe it's time to drop that argument, in my opinion. But chat, let me know. Let's talk about it. Does Andrew get any credit for this? A W or an L for Andrew Wilson in the chats will be greatly appreciated, just to keep the conversation flowing.